Hi people, it's Nettie again. Okay, I wanted to give you an update on my kale. Like I said, they will soon start sticking up. This one is harder. It's starting to get a little better, but the problem is that the root broke. So I have to wait for it to how you call it, make some roots. Like this little baby one, this little piece I buried it, and it has like a month there, and it's starting to show a little bit of roots. So maybe that will grow also. Today's gonna be a short video. I'm gonna do this, and this is my lemon tree. I'm gonna transplant it. I wish I had a way to show you. Let me see if I could put this. Oh man, I don't have it. I can't do it. Oh, you basically hold it like this, right? You squeeze on the bottom and you let it go out little by little. Then you transplant it in here and you filled it with dirt. I got my thing all dirty. Okay, so I think basically everybody knows how to replant, but a lot of people pulls. I used to do that too. Then I used to go, oh my god, the root broke. I didn't know how to take it out. Now I know that you just take it like this, turn it backwards, and you starts, messing around it until it loosens up, and then it'll come out. So let me transplant this so I could go and do other things real fast. Okay, I almost couldn't get it out because of the hole. It was stuck in the hole. Let me see. It was stuck in the hole. Well, it fell through this hole, and I couldn't get it out because the root is pretty big. But as you can see, that dirt is very, very loose. It doesn't force it. So right now I'm going to plant this in here. I don't know, pretty soon I'm going to have to probably take it out. But I'm going to plant it in here. And when it gets a little root bound, then I'll replant it, I don't know, a bigger pot. So let me do this for a moment. Okay, so I finished doing this. And now this one is going up here. Hold on. Right there. Ain't it beautiful? There, I hope the sun comes somewhere and would give him light. Either way, if the light comes this way, I could just always put it out there, and let it get light. But they're doing pretty good without the lights because it's starting to get hot. Very beautiful. Oh, my language. Okay, now I'm gonna mess around with this, and I'm gonna put this plant in here because it's having a lot of problems because it's in a small pot. I sometimes forget to water it. This one maintains more water because it's a bigger pot, so I'm gonna put them all together in the bigger pot because I'm planning to buy more corianders. I'm gonna buy them little by little. I got some outside, I got some in here. The ones outside is about to spread their seeds, so that's pretty good. I think that, I don't know, maybe in a couple of months or maybe by December I should have enough corianders. But in the meantime, I'm going to buy them and let them grow more. So let me fix this, transplant this. There's two of them. This one was almost about to die and it didn't die. So that's pretty good. I'm going to do the same basic thing, spread it over here and then make the hole and put them in there. So hold on. Okay, I was gonna just plant it, but I want to show you something. This is amazing. Look at this. It had virtually no roots. It was dying off, and look how much roots it got. Now I'm gonna plant her here, and this one too also has roots. This didn't even have roots. When I pulled it, I yanked it too hard, I think it was, and I broke all the roots. And all we had was this little part up there. Well, look how good. It has plenty of roots. So this one is gonna give enough. It's gonna have enough space here to grow, and these are gonna be my corianders inside the house. I love coriander, so I need them all times, especially when you make rice and beans. And like yesterday, I made some spaghettis. A lot of spaghettis with Spanish sausage, okay, and minced meat or chopped meat. That's what you call it, chopped meat. And Well, I put all my herbs and spices, you know, basically what we use. Usually we do it the Italian style, but yesterday I was in the mood of eating something Hispanic, something from Puerto Rico. So I put my basic sofrito and all that stuff, and it came out pretty good. How you call it? And there was leftover because I put the whole box. So today I'm just gonna get some cheese, mix it with some cheese, and turn it into a different style of food. So that's how you do it. You don't waste things, you know. And the dog loves spaghetti, so he be eating some too. So let me get buried this. And I'm sorry, I feel bad for it because it's nice and dry. You know, it's not wet. And maybe that's why it look a little sad. But now that I planted, I'll add a little water. Well, even though this has water underneath, you know, but I still add a little bit just to help it out. Another thing I want to show you before I do that, look at that. My first tomato turning red. Yay! I am so excited. But look at these tomatoes. They are gorgeous. Look at that. The ones over there, they still babies. They still growing. But these three, these two, and this one is about to do the same thing. This one is about to start changing colors. So it's going to turn red. Okay, so let me start doing what I had to do. Okay, I've been separating them little by little, you know, not to strain them too much by pulling them and yanking them so much. This one that it has the, I call it the flour to give, you know, the seeds, that one I'm leaving alone. I've been taking from this one and separate them. This one needs a little bit of water. Just going to give her a little bit of water because I noticed that under it is nice and watery. I had wetted them, I think it was yesterday. So they're doing pretty good. Next time I start pulling more to the side, you know, I think I'm going to have to take them outside. Because out of one little plant, this is one little plant that I bought. I had a whole bunch of them. Like 12 small corianders. And there was a bit ones that were a little bigger, like this one. And this one right away started throwing seeds. This one was the smaller one. It starts to grow up. And I start to separate them because it's much easier when you separate them when they're big. When you separate them when they're two babies, they usually die. So it's better to separate them when they're bigger. So this one looks like it's going to throw also another one of these flower things to give babies. It looks like it's a stick coming out through there. I don't know if it's true. I hope so, because I want a lot of coriander. That's my dream. Have a lot of corianders. So I got a lot of parsley and basil, you know, and now I got tomatoes. Plus I got little seedlings down there, right there. I plan to put them in another pot. I probably put this on that one and this one so I could hang it up and make sure that nothing hurts it. So what else I had to do? I think that was basically what I was gonna do. I've been trimming tomato, but it keeps growing too much leaves, and it drains them down there. So I'm gonna put a little more water around it, and like right there, you can see it's already starting to stain right there. That means that they're about to change colors. That's what I noticed from the red one. Look how beautiful. But that red one, pretty soon I'm going to have to take it out of there before anybody notices it. But everything looks good. I don't know if they're going to give more. They lost a few flowers that died. You know, they just came out. Some of them are still trying to put up tomatoes. So I'm going to try to keep it as moist as possible and not let it dry out, because that's what kills the flowers. So, oh, and over there, if you see, I don't know if you can see there. There's a lot of them, also little ones, but there are a lot of them there too. So that's all for now. God bless you all. And hey, if you ever haven't tasted corianders, you know, let me know if you ever tasted corianders, these type of corianders. You take these corianders, you mix it with, you put it in the blender with peppers and garlic and, how you call it, garlic and onions and all that stuff. And you make this thing and you put it in a can, not a can, like a glass, you know, clean glass. You put it there, and every time you're gonna cook, you just take a spoonful, boom, and that's it. You don't have to kill yourself trying to find the way to do it. To cut here and cut there. You have it all done. And that lasts you in the freezer a year. And the refrigerator, it lasts a couple of months. So it's not going to rot any minute or anything like that. So try it. I'm going to leave the link in the bottom of how I did it. Okay? And it varies. You could add what you want. Hot peppers if you want. So God bless you all. Until next time. Bye-bye. Okay, I thought it was goodbye, but it's not yet. Okay, I trimmed some of this, took out all these old nasty leaves because they not too healthy for the plant. I also wanted to trim it as much as I can because either way it has new leaves coming out, so I don't really need all this extra skin. I'm gonna cut this. Oops, I'm sorry. I'm gonna cut this also, because that way it gives more aeration, because this plant for some reason it is having problem to grow. This one is the same as that one, but look how little it is, and look how big this one is. The other one is big also, but I lost this one I lost the flower. Over there they have it still, the eggplant, so I hope that it grows. I'm giving them light at night so they could be good. And if you see my parsley, and I also got my how you call the rest of it, my parsley and my, so this will be going over there. And I see you tomorrow, or as soon as I have something else to do. Okay, God bless you all. Bye bye.